So the background is the legal framework. So Section 153 in the Indian Penal Code says wantonly giving provocation with intent to cause riot, if rioting be committed, if not committed. Wait, if rioting be committed, if not committed. So whoever malignantly or wantonly, by doing anything which is illegal, gives provocation to any person intending or knowing it will to it to be likely that such provocation will cause the offense of rioting to be committed, shall, if the offense of rioting be committed in consequence of such provocation, be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend up to 1 year, or with fine, or with both, and if the offense of rioting not be committed, with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 6 months, or with a fine, or with both. So then Bubble's commentary is this section provides punishment even if no rioting actually occurs because of such provocation.
So you could go to jail for sexy Kelly?
Yes.
I would love to. I would love to go to jail for sexy Kelly. I mean, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Imagine how badass would it be if somebody comes and puts like, this is what people don't understand. People on Twitter, like a whole bunch, the Hindutva mob was coming after me, and they were like, Armin, the Interpol is coming for you. Oh, Armin, the police will find the police. Haha, any day now you're gonna be arrested. And they were like they were so waiting, like they were like celebrating it. Hey, good news for Hindus! Armin is about to get arrested. That's what they were saying. Like,
that's my favorite thing. Good news for Hindus.
It's still out there, guys. There's hundreds of tweets out there. People saying, "Good news for Hindus! Armin's about to. The police, the Interpol is after Armin." I was like looking at these tweets. I was like, "You fucking morons! Do you have any idea how amazing it would be for our activism, for Atheist Republic, for our bringing attention to blasphemy laws, if I actually get put in handcuffs? I mean, the news of that, the imagery of that, our entire activism career would be made by that. We would be defined. Atheist Republic would be put on a map for that forever. Imagine how badass it would be if I'm like in handcuffs for
You
cartoons
literally
of
told
your.
me, you're like, I can't wait to be photographed in handcuffs, Susanna. Like,
It
go
would.
call the embassy.
It would never happen, but if it did
Take me
happen,
away.
that would be dream. Like I would be sitting in jail. I'm like, I'm here for sexy cartoons. Like, how badass is that? I would be writing a letter. I would be reading books. I would be like, day 4 in jail for sexy Kelly. Like, I would be milking every fucking second of that. Are you fucking serious? Like, this is how we're winning so badly, because the people who are against us don't
Are doing our
understand.
work for
They're
us.
doing our work for us. Like, and the worst thing that they want to happen to me would be the best thing that would actually happen to me.
Our
Yes.
local attorney is saying, well, according to this code, going to jail for sexy Cali would only work if they consider that riot worthy.
Yes.
A
Yes.
lot of people on Twitter seem to find it riot worthy. I've recently come to the conclusion, I think I might tweet this later, that I'm pretty sure that what was it? Oh yeah, like inciting communal riot or inciting communal disharmony is like the Hindutva equivalent of spreading corruption in the land.
Right.
Murtad is like consistently the funniest person in this chat. So what are
Yeah.
you in for? Sexy Kali scoots over.
Yes.
Um.
Wait.
Oh my god, our chat is the best. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh.
Can I wear my
Sexy Kelly the boom wee.
Riot? That should be the name of our one of our art projects. Riot worthy sexy Cali. Can I wear my sexy Cali shirt? I'm doing my court date. No, right? I can't do that. But
Yeah,
can
do it. Fuck them.
yeah, I'm. Guys, I genuinely tempted to go to India just so I could have a court day. Like I'm genuinely tempted. Like I might even do it. I don't know.
Oh no, don't do this to me. Don't do
All
this.
right, let's go. All right,
Of
let's
course you
continue.
would do that to me. I'm the one who has to clean up everything. Okay. So then the next section of the penal code, and this is one thing I've been reviewing a lot and that comes up a lot, is section 153A of the Indian Penal Code, which contains promoting enmity between different groups on grounds of religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, etc., and doing acts prejudicial to the maintenance of harmony. Whoever, wait, However, A, by words either spoken or written, or by signs, or by visible representations, or otherwise promotes or attempts to promote on the grounds of religion, race, place of birth, residence, language, caste, or community, or any other ground whatsoever, disharmony or feelings of enmity, hatred, or ill will between religions, racial, language, or regional groups, or castes or communities, or B, commits any act which is prejudicial to the maintenance of harmony between religious, racial, language, or regional groups or castes or communities, in which disturbs or is likely to disturb the public tranquility. So, Bubbles' commentary. This section is so vague and is used to continuously harass people in conjunction with section 295A, which is what I'm intimately familiar with, i.e., the blasphemy law.
Oh yeah,
Therefore,
the blasphemy
this
law.
section is also used to target those accused in for blasphemy. So 153A and 295A go hand in hand.
Right, right. By the way, yeah, guys, every time people say there's no blasphemy law in India, this is what we keep showing them.
Mhm.
Babu is saying it's incredibly boring in court, Armin. It's not like the movies. You know, when Babu said that, I just imagined me being in court and the judge being in court. Like, you know how, like, Indian dramas and they do, like, 5 minutes of nobody saying anything, and the camera goes and zooms in this person and goes on the judge, and then me Pikachu face and me, and then keeps going like that. But then my lawyer, and then the people in the audience, and it keeps like we should have. If we had enough budget, we would like recreate this scene, like yeah, Indian style. Do you
Yeah,
know what I'm talking about?
I do know exactly what you're talking about. So they're saying 153A is essentially the hate speech law of India.
Mm.
Um, and LJ is saying that when I read, it's low key ASMR. I've been thinking about starting an ASMR channel. Um,
Okay.
so scroll down.
Oh.
So now we're getting into the blasphemy law. So there's two portions of it. Um, Section 295 in the Indian Penal Code is defined as injury or defiling. I
Yeah,
can't think.
the court,
All of
the
those new
wait,
things
the
in the
court
brain.
scene will stop. I will be dancing and singing, and Callie will show up, and me and Callie would be doing a Bollywood dance in the middle of a court. That should be a movie. Oh my god, that's
And
great.
then when they take you away in handcuffs, I'll be like,
All right, good. All right, good.
okay. Um, so 295 is defined as injuring or defiling a place of worship with intent to insult the religion of any class. So whoever destroys, damages, or defiles any place of worship or any object held sacred by any class of persons with the intention of thereby insulting the religion of any class of persons, or with the knowledge that any class of persons is likely to consider such destruction, damage, or defilement as an insult to their religion, shall be punishable with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 2 years, or with a fine, or with both.
Ah,
Note,
wait, really? This is in their penal code? God damn. Insult to religion? Okay.
um, yes, so note, this applies to both defiling places of worship, i.e., vandalism.
Oh, okay.
So this is something
Yes,
both of
that's
us are
justifiable.
firmly against,
Yes, that's okay.
um, which is justifiable, but also defilement of sacred objects. As you can see, this is really vague too.
Wait,
Um,
so but not ideas, objects though.
yes.
Wait, so if I wait, so what's the yeah, exactly. What's defilement? Like you like a Shiva lingam, can you like if you start licking a Shiva lingam or something? Is that like what I don't know, what is it? I mean, I don't know what does it mean? Yeah, it's supposed to be vague, I guess.
Yeah, but this the way that it's phrased is very vague, and I think this could be used against someone who is even doing this to something they themselves own.
Mm. Like when you did this, you did ripped apart the guitar on
Yes.
camera, and Twitter by the way removed that.
Yeah.
Twitter said us removing desecrating sacred text was that tweet was removed. But we didn't say anything. We just basically ripped apart paper, and Twitter removed it. Amazing, right? Amazing. But you were the one that was ripping apart the Gita in that video. So this would apply to you. So you could join me in jail for 2 years. Mine was how many? Mine was 3 months or something. Yours is 2 years.
Yeah. Well, no, I think we would.
Hmm.
Well, so this is across the board, right? This is not specific to Hinduism, so I could be charged
Oh,
for this for everything I've done to that Quran,
oh yeah. Oof, yeah. The
and I've done
things
a
you,
lot to that
the
Quran.
things that you have done to that Quran.
It's over there. Oh, what it's seen.
That Quran, guys, the Quran in Susanna's room is like in the corner going like this, like, guys, save me the things that this woman has done to me. I have been molested in ways that I could not imagine. A Quran cannot take this level of molestation. We
I've
should
had so many people DM me. They're like, "Man, I wish I was that Quran."
we should we should have a
Right on cue. Right on cue.
yeah. We should have a hashtag saying save Susanna's Quran. Being
Oh my
taken
god.
hostage,
Um,
sexually molested.
no, it's gotten to the point where I am now getting people begging me. They're like, "How much money do I have to pay you for you to film videos of you stepping on that Quran?" Like,
Yeah.
I'm getting specific requests.
Pe-
They're like trying to
D-
bid on it.
How much have you do it? You take the money.
I haven't done that yet. Well, I can't do that.
Stepping on the Quran,
Yeah.
guys. If we have any woman in our live chat, apparently that's the thing. A lot of people want to see. You could make money off of this. Okay, just be safe. They want to see videos of you stepping on the Quran. Okay.
Instead of bathwater, sell your licked girl.
Wow. Yes.
Oh my gosh. Next, they would want you to make out with it. Boy, I already have.
Harris, have you not seen what she does? She's been making out with it. She's been licking it. She's been kissing it. She's been putting it in different places.
No, that's not true.
That's not true when we're alive, but yeah. Anyways,
What are you talking about? You're gonna lie on me like that? Yeah, but
yeah.
I've been getting requests for either high heels or barefoot.
Hmm.
Anyways.
Oh yeah, we did it together. Actually, Harris Sultan made that with the Quran
No,
too,
no,
as
it was
well.
his own book.
Wait, he made that with his own book?
Yeah, he
This
does.
is the level of self-obsession that Harris Sultan simps for Harris Sultan before anyone else. Okay, he
No,
made.
he doesn't desecrate the Quran, Armin. Remember he talked to you about this.
Oh no, he changed his mind. I think.
I still have not seen him desecrate the Quran himself.
Oh my god, I actually didn't know. I thought he was making out with the Quran in that video. Harry Sultan made that with his own book. I get it. That is beautiful. That is so Harry Sultan. Every single one of us is like whatever doing the Quran or the Bible or something, and Harry Sultan in the corner over there is just making out with his own book. That is that is so Harry Sultan. All right.
Harth is saying yes, they would want you to put in places where they are not supposed to be kept. Well, I literally keep it on my floor, so that's already where it's not supposed to be kept.
Yes, yes.
And yes, he's I.
I be, I genuinely believe that.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
All right, let's continue. Let's continue.
Oh
Let's
my
finish it.
god. So okay. So then there's an addition to 295, which is 295A. We're getting into more detail. And so this is 295A is what I'm most familiar with as the blasphemy law, which is defined as deliberate and malicious acts intended to outrage religious feelings of any class by insulting its religion or beliefs, or religious beliefs. Whoever, with deliberate and malicious intention of outraging the religious feelings of any class of citizens of India by words either spoken or written, or by signs, or by visible representations or otherwise, insults or attempts to insult the religion or the religious beliefs of that class shall be punished with imprisonment of either description for a term which may extend to 3 years, or with fine, or with both. So Bubble says this is the actual blasphemy law introduced into the penal code by none other than Muhammad Ali Jinnah, the founder of Pakistan.
No way. What? Are you serious? How did this make it to India's penal code?
So my understanding is I don't have the full
Wait, how did this
historical
make it to
knowledge.
India? What
I
the
don't
hell?
have the full historical knowledge, but some of this was implemented under the British after, where there was an incident of some Muslims rioting. And so this is okay. Granted, this is what the Hindutva apologists always say about the blasphemy law. They say this was introduced by the British because of the Muslims. Like, that's why we have this in the first place. I'm like, okay, but you still have it, and now you guys have
And now
realized
you're using it.
use it for your advantage.
So
And
this
so you
means
use it to prosecute and abuse people.
so okay.
Ah,
So when
almost
we
clarifying. It was done before partition.
yes, yes. But the interest, yeah. So basically, the 295A, that the one that we keep mentioning, referring to it, right? When we say, "Oh, guys, this is you becoming more like Pakistan," okay? I didn't know that it's literally this law literally came from the founder of Pakistan. Okay, so this is actually not just yeah. So it's yeah. Wait, but they don't have no shame. They're using it anyways, right? So the Hindutva people, they're like, oh, we hate Pakistan, we hate Muslims, and oh, blasphemy law came from Pakistan, like from the British colonies, and like, okay, so you don't like it? Are you gonna get rid of it? Like, no, we're gonna use it.
Yeah, so
So
Katie is providing a good comment to that exact point. The Muslims were butthurt over a book, so the British introduced this law. But the
right,
Hindus are taking more advantage of it than the Muslims.
right, and they keep saying, they keep telling us that we're not like Muslims, and this is not, this is comes from Muslims. It's not from us, but they don't want to get rid of it. They want to. They're like, yeah, we're gonna turn it into a weapon again. So they're a bunch of hypocrites. Bubble, yeah, you want to read
Yeah,
that
Bubble
comment?
is saying, so he's giving, this is what I was trying to remember, this book. So this was introduced by Jinnah after a guy wrote a book called Rangila Rasul, after the Prophet's many marriages, and got stabbed for it by a Muslim dude.
Imagine
So,
having enough balls to write that in being in the Indian subcontinent.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And then this person is clarifying Indian Penal Code and the criminal procedure is written, or these parts were written in 1859 by Lord Macaulay.
Right. Yeah. By the way, technically Pakistan is a shouldn't be even a country. You know what I mean? Like this whole thing is like a made up country. This is the whole India should be like all of this was supposed to be India. It's just the Mughal Empire came here like, hey, here's some Islam, and then all of a sudden like, oh, okay,
Oh
let's be
boy.
separate and be a country. What is
Thank
it?
God Bubble is here. It was the first case Jinnah lost because the guy who stabbed it happily went off to the gallows as a shaheed. Yikes. See, and this is oh, fuck,
What?
yep,
Lord, because the guy who
right on
stabbed it
brand.
happily went off to the gallows as a shaheed. Yeah.
Yep,
Is that guy is that guy is considered a hero probably by a whole bunch of people.
that's on brand.
I don't even have to check. I know it to be true.
Yep,
Uh,
exactly. That's on
there's
brand.
certain like is that guy who's now died in the gallows is considered a martyr as a hero by a lot of people? Do I have to check? No, I don't have to check. That's
No.
probably true. All right. Let's continue. Is
Okay.
this a yeah?
So this is more detail.
By the way, this is how we guys. By the way, this is legal stuff that most people find so boring that they never would even consider analyzing. But we sex it up with Sexy Kelly, a foot fetish on the Quran, and Harris Sultan in the live chat making out with his own book. Like this is how you talk about legal stuff for people to actually pay attention, okay? So, yeah.
Oh,
This
Horace is giving us more background. One of Pakistan's founding fathers cried on his grave, meaning this murderer. And
wow.
then Bubble is saying there were roads in Pakistan named after him.
Wow. Wow. See, I told you I don't even have to check. I just knew that yeah,
Yeah,
that's
there are
crazy.
streets named after him, obviously.
Obviously. This is what Pakistan does, obviously. This is the
Oh, he's
yeah.
giving us more background. Muhammad Iqbal, Pakistan's intellectual father, said this ordinary man has done far more than we could do. Oh my god.
Incredible.
Wow.
All right, let's finish this because we are
See,
supposed
this
to.
is how we make legal talk sexy. Okay?